Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I wanted to use this gouache set I got for Christmas last year. You can see some of the paints are a little bit separated. So I figured it was about time to get these used. And I was actually really wanting to try these out in my sketchbook. I kind of heard my sketchbook isn't good for wet mediums, like paint and stuff. And I made a couple strokes and they are right, it's not good for my sketchbook. I was hoping if it wasn't too bad, I thought paint would help me fill up my sketchbook faster, which I'm trying to finish it soon. So anyways, it wasn't good, so I got out some paper, and this is my first ever time using gouache. I think the closest thing I've ever used before is watercolors, and not really the same thing. So it took me a while to figure out the learning curve, how much water versus how much paint you want, but it was pretty fun. It wasn't so difficult that I hated every second of it. It was pretty fun, and I tried to pick a picture that I thought would be easy so I wouldn't give up immediately. So I thought a nice colorful sky gradient would be fun and cool. So that's what you see me doing here. And just figuring out how to blend the colors and how much water and stuff to use. That's basically what I was just messing around with, playing with. I don't really know what to talk about too much. Like I said, this is my first time using gouache, so I don't know too much about it, so I'm not really explaining my process. I'm just seeing what works, what doesn't, trying to blend the colors better. I don't know why my camera kept going out of focus, so I'm sorry it gets blurry a bunch of times. Here I noticed there was some clouds, but also I needed some white to blend the whole sky kind of together, make it a little bit lighter. So that's what you see here. Blend, kind of indicate some clouds. Here I'm adding in the foreground, whatever. I really liked this. I'm excited to start using gouache, being a gouache girly. I wish it worked in my sketchbook and I could just experiment in there and fill it up faster, but I don't know. I could tape these in, but sometimes I feel that's cheating, and I don't know, it would take up a whole bunch of it would make the pages really thick. So I don't know if I'll do that or not, but I did like the process. I'm excited. I felt it came out pretty good. Definitely not my best painting by far, but I liked for it being my first time using gouache, I liked how it came out. Here I'm adding in, there was a road, and I'm using that same purple color from the sky, and I think it's so cool how seeing the paint that I'm using is a nice lavender color, but when I get it finished, I'll add more layers here in a bit. The road looks gray, which I don't know, I think that's cool to see the color of paint you use versus how it turns out in your painting when you blend it with everything else, and compared to the other colors. Adding in some more clouds. This reference picture I actually took on our drive home from the grocery store one day. I did take a couple artistic liberties and left some things out and made it a little bit prettier. Here I'm adding the trees on the skyline. Just messing around. I don't know if I mentioned, I'm just using the paint brushes that came with this kit. It's the same kit that everyone uses from Amazon or whatever. So I won't talk too much about that. Adding in some trees. More layers of the road, and again just figuring out how much paint versus water to use. Here I'm adding in the stop sign, the main focal point of the drawing, I guess, and this stop sign could have gone a little bit better. Not my best. I was thinking, like, you know, like a stop sign's easy and like not that hard, which I guess it wasn't, but just like the letters on it, oh my gosh, they look not that good. Just darkening that up a little bit. Like I said, I'm just using like the paintbrushes that came with this kit. If I had like a smaller, more detailed one, I felt like it would have been maybe a little bit easier, especially for like the posts here. Not very precise, but that's fine, you know, my first time trying, I'm just experimenting, and I like how it came out, it's fine. Some lighting details. Adding the lines of the road. Adding just like some detail and texture to like the grass. I think there was like some taller weeds along the road I was trying to add in. I do want to get into like painting like more like landscapes and like background type of painting, so this was fun, but I want to like really like work on like painting trees and like the ground and the hills and stuff. Here I'm painting the edges of the stop sign, and I believe got a little messy in here. I'm pretty sure I get out a Posca marker to do the letters, because I knew I could not do those with a paintbrush. I got a little messed up here, but I think I touched up that one side with some more red. Yes. Yeah, I knew I couldn't get those fine details, so I got out a paint marker and wrote in those. A couple details. That's pretty much the whole drawing. Like I said, I'm happy with how it came out. Like, I could have probably drawn a better stop sign, but for my first time using gouache and like seeing how it works, I'm pretty excited. Like, it came out pretty good, and I'm excited to keep trying gouache. So I count that as a win in my book. Here's some nice satisfying tape peeling. And ta-da, that's the painting. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Uh-huh.